Hello, everyone. I hope that you are all doing well. And today I'm with Andre again to talk about some very interesting topic. So, Andre, what are we going to discuss today?
Hi everybody. Uh, we are a new episode of Find Yourself Through Hypnosis and Magnetism. Today we will explore how to rediscover yourself, myself, how to go beyond the mental barriers and connect to our origins, to our true natures. It all begins with a profound understanding of our body is not just a psychical tool, a physical tool, is the key to our connection with the subconscious and the creative void, the source of all possibilities. I will say you know the body and the connection with the void. The void is the source from which everything originates, is the space between thoughts, between breaths, between heart breaths, is the subtle energy flowing throughout us. But how can we access this connection?
What is the
Throughout the
void?
body.
And what is the void? The void. What is it? A
What
black
is the
hole?
void?
The void is a black hole.
Is a black hole.
Yes.
In quantum space is a black hole, is the blackness of all. Um, First, we must to understand our black part, then we understand our light part. Is like the yin and the yang. Also, the black contains something white, a little bit. All always the whiteness will contain a little bit black. It's like our inner part of the body is mostly in and have a little bit yang, and our external part of the body is young and have a little bit in like this. But the two little parts what we are not in conscious is very important. To be in access to the void, we need just our body, not else.
We need kinesthetic. But
A
kinesthetic,
kinesthetic part of our body.
what
From
is
the
it?
body
What is it, kinesthetic?
is our sense, our feeling, is our feeling how now how I stay here on this chair, how are my feet on the floor, how are these clothes on me. I have a sense of feeling of surface of the body is an exteroception, but exteroception action on interoception of the body
That's why you
because
can perceive more. You can perceive more with the sense, and you can work. Look, for me, I have these balls, and I can work my feeling with it. I can stretch and feel. It's kinesthetic.
our body is the subconscious, in fact, is the physical form of our subconscious. Every sensation, every movement, every tension in the body carries a message. By simply observing the body, we can access this void and discover the truth within ourselves. The kinesthetic sense, the perception of movement and tension in the body, reconnects us to this energy. It is the bridge between conscious and subconscious, between human and the universe.
Bridge between the bridge between conscious and subconscious.
We will do a little exercise. The posture is the Egyptian posture, is to be in the front of the chair. I put my hands on my foot
Mhm.
and I the center, the object of the meditation is the body, not else. Is the maybe is the posture. Maybe one time you will feel your hand. Maybe one time you will feel your foot. Maybe one time you will feel from cold. Uh, but the mind want to bring you out. When you start to feel your body more and more, to go back in the body, you will feel something. Let's do this for 2 minutes, just for 2 minutes.
Where do I put my hands? Where do I
On
put
your
my
foot, on your foot normally,
on the
your
lap?
back,
On the lap.
your on the lap,
Yes.
yes, your back straight is like you to feel like something try to push to pull up
Holding
like
you.
here to have
Holding
a straight back
you. Straight
like
back.
this. Don't touch the back side of the chair.
Yeah, don't shock that.
The vertebral column erect but not relaxed. Erect but
Relax,
relaxed.
relax.
Uh, Put your hands, enter in contact with your body, and the object of this meditation is your body. I will conduct a little bit. Maybe you are have a thoughts, you hear my voice, but your focus is on the body. Your focus maybe is on the left foot, maybe is on the right foot. Your focus maybe is, oh, your clothes are on you. Your focus maybe is how you are sitting, maybe is how your back is it. Maybe sometimes your mind goes in my voice. Let it go. Maybe is coming up an image. Let it go. Always to refocalize on your body. Always to refocalize on a part of your body. The object of this meditation is the body. Now I will be silent to focalize more and more on the body, and no matters what comes, the focus is a part or the entire body. Okay, open your eyes, open slowly, slowly your eyes. Stop, stop. You are seeing, you are hearing, totally in seeing, totally in hearing, totally in the body, totally in the body. Once again, seeing, hearing, totally in the body, totally, 100% in the body. That was
Yes.
what you are feeling.
Very relaxed, very relaxed. You know, I have difficulty to talk. Did you notice? When
Ah,
I start talking about
your hands are hot. Your
yes,
body is hot,
a little bit
very
hot.
hot.
And I feel
Look to your solar plexus.
yes, here also.
Look the solar plexus. It is tingling something.
Yes, yes, yes,
It's very good. That is Kundalini.
yes,
That is the true energy of our body. You are entering in contact with the body. You are in contact with the whole world,
yes.
with the void, with the holiness, with the everything. Macrocosm is in the microcosm.
Yes. In fact, for me, it's easy for me to get without thinking, to get without in a state where I'm not thinking. I'm just like
Yes,
Yeah.
but
Before
when
it was difficult. Now it's easy. I don't know why. I just at some point before it's difficult. But now I'm sometime I like when I look at the time. Oh, 15 minutes, 10 minutes, or 20 minutes. Oh,
yes, because the mental part has his muscle, and when I does with you the tupa,
mm,
this tupa solution at this part who is in all ways
yeah.
centered yourself to be more in the center, to not be so much in this mind who go in all the ways.
Because there is something I was discussing with you before that is very interesting. I think it's going to interest the people who are watching. Is that about the alien abduction? That when
Ah,
people get taken by aliens, then they always say, "Oh, I had a lot of hot. My hands were I had shivers. My hands were tinglings. All the energy I could feel inside my body. I was paralyzed, or I was moving like this, and it is
uh,
very interesting. It's kind of reaction, energy reaction, like magnetism reaction. So
also Americans and Russians in them mental control program in the MK Ultra, they then does experiments to experiment on a large scale of population how them react and how are those group hallucinations.
yes,
And uh, mm, a lot of phenomena is wrote down by Gustave Le Bon in 1895. He wrote the book, The Psychology of Masses, who describe a lot of phenomenon who are passed and how them are passed to become a mass hallucination
mm,
that not exist something not existed who become existed in existence, but it was just a hallucination, a mass
it's
hallucination.
it's created from the invisible that you can connect someone or a group of people to
Yes,
a group to a belief.
yes, yes,
uh,
yes,
you will
and
start with some stories. It's very interesting with the aliens that most of the aliens observation is start in the 1950s, because you have all these writings, and then you have the experiment, and then you have this hypnosis
they,
and so.
they started the Cold War. In fact, it started the Cold War,
Cold War.
and to have a preoccupation of the population and how these experiments on hypnosis, on mass hypnosis, and everything was done. Americans started to experiment. Also,
Yes.
Russian experimented, not just the experiment with the mass hypnosis. Today, nowadays in Romania, passing a lot of of this mass hypnosis
Yes. Yes.
over modern media or social media is passing through the mass hypnosis. Politics is mass hypnosis.
Yeah, yeah. It's the same when the conquistador came to South America. Then you have the apparition of Mary, and you have
Yes,
many Mary apparition.
yes, yes,
Because
yes,
the
yes,
conquistador, they have their own belief, and the
yes,
belief exists in the invisible. And
yes,
then these beliefs, they bring it to the new place, and then the people after 20 years start having the same egregor coming to them in the
yes,
subconscious, from the
yes.
subconscious. So, and of course,
Uh,
it will be connected through the void. So it's connected through the energy, and this is why we create
this
the
is
reality.
scientifically more demonstrated by the work of Dr. Lefebvre,
Yeah, yeah,
who explained very well the Fatima miracle, for example, and he wrote it to the Pope.
yes,
Yes,
yes, yes. And
Dr.
Gustave Le Bon.
Lefebvre wrote it even to the Pope, and after that, the Pope is discovered scientifically how mass manifestation can be done.
Yes, 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 yes.
It is very well documented and very well described.
But
Uh,
it's connected through the energy. That's what is interesting. That these people, they will have awakening
our
from
brain,
this,
George,
from the brain, and they will start be connected. But
our,
this
our,
awakening will happen to a specific egregor or to a specific belief. You see?
our brain uh, don't see reality. In fact, in fact, uh, the brain not is in contact direct with all phenomenal reality around us, is in contact with different analyzing organs who send to the brain information and the brain resend. It's like the image around us is builded by each brain in part.
Mhm.
And how to say, when you transmit a message to load on YouTube, for
Yes.
example,
Download.
so
Yes.
why
Upload.
is very fast? Because one type of in the message is recopied and is not modified. For example, my movement maybe is recopied and modified,
Copied.
or
Yeah.
the movement of my mouth, and the rest of image is resting. Like this is very fast
Mhm.
to transmit something at distance, because not need so much elements in all the image to be modified. The same thing do our brain. Something what we registered one time and that is there, that will be there, will not modify. If you something a little is modified in the image, you will not realize that little is modified in the image.
In fact, we copy each other. We copy each other. If I see someone
Yes,
jumping, then I say, "Oh, he's jumping. I know. I can do the same. I can jump too."
our
But and the brain
beliefs.
will copy. The brain will copy. So if you're thinking something very very strongly, then I will copy you. Maybe I don't know how I can. Who will decide? Who will decide? Me or you? How can I push
No,
idea on you?
it's not like this. Is decided on a subconscious level. It's not decided on a conscious level.
Ah, yes, yes.
Is cause the mental filters. Mental filters are illusory barrier. Why do we feel disconnected from the universe? Because our conscious mind creates filters, barrier made of ideas, beliefs, and rules. These filters come from parents, school, society. They limit our perception and trap us in a false reality imposed by others. Hypnosis and magnetism are powerful tools to break these filters. Hypnosis calms the conscious mind, opening direct access to the subconscious. Magnetism aligns the body, energy, releasing the blockages and sustain these filters. Through these techniques, we free ourselves from limiting concepts and return to our essence. For that, hypnosis is good, because you hypnosis and magnetism and all these tools bring you in the present moment, in presence, and when you are in presence you have no thinking.
Yes, yes, no thinking.
The things are coming, just coming out.
Yeah,
And
because it
it,
doesn't matter. The thinking doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what is true or what is wrong. I mean, yes, the good matters and the bad matters. You are not going to hurt others or do crazy things.
no,
But
it's normally
but
if
but the rest is like, come on. If you
if
want to do
you
it, or if she wants to do it, I'm not God. I'm not going to force anyone. I can speak my mind. But, you know.
yes, uh, if you do wrong something, today will be bring
Yeah.
the state in the jail. Maybe you are innocent, then judge will do the things, will find who it was the person innocent or not.
Yeah, there is always a law of
Yes,
consequence and attraction. So anyway, if you do negative, at some point, maybe 20 years from now, or maybe people around you, there will be consequence anyway. So
I will talk a little bit about the alchemy of the body. The
the body.
inner transformation in alchemy is not just about turning metals in gold. It's about inner transformation in our body. This process involves steps to observe our body, to learn to recognize the messages it conveys, removing blockages, using hypnosis and magnetism to clear stagnant energies. Transformation is about harmonizing the mind and body and spirit to achieve balance. Is the harmony what is very important. The path to discovering the philosopher's stone begins with the first step, listening the body.
Do you have the philosopher's stone? Because I want to transform metal into gold. I want to become rich, you know.
It's not like this. I will explain. Your mind is everywhere. Your mind is everywhere. Is everywhere. And when you will start to enter more and more in your body, this everywhere will stop. This blah 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 inside will stop, because your focus is not will be not so much on the negative side, on the afraid side. I'm afraid of, I'm
The
afraid of,
fears,
I'm
not on the
afraid of.
fears. Yes, I
The
think about
focus,
tomorrow, the past, the
the
problems.
focus will change on the positive side, on the doing, on do something. And when you are in doing, you are not in the mental.
But
You are
sometimes when
doing,
you are in
doing, doing,
doing,
doing.
when you are just running, it's not good. Also, you just like
You will
always.
not run. You will be. You is a rhythm. I
You
can
need to
say,
do, but you need to do in a positive way. You shouldn't do in a negative way, because sometimes you do as a reaction, or
if
sometimes you do as being
if
told, or
you
sometimes.
will be in your body, you will be less in mental fears. Natural fear, to have fear from a bear, from a wolf, or from a tiger is normal. But even when you are in presence, even from these animals, you have not fear, because in presence all fear stops. In presence, all fear stops. Is the warrior mood. Warriors have not
Yeah.
fear.
Yes, yes, the warriors. We are all warriors.
In a way,
Warriors
when
mindset.
you do presence, is like to be a warrior.
Yes, but
Is
yeah, yeah, exactly.
first time, the first thing you must to bypass is the mind, because mind will bring up just fears, imaginary fears, not real fears. And even you have in front of you a real fear, each time if you not enter in the fear, you can action. Fear will do contraction in the body.
And
Fear will
to
do a
what
lot of
extent?
contraction.
To what extent can we modify the physical 3D reality or with the energy? Because there is still the reality. Like I cannot say, oh no, it's okay. There is no, oh, or there is
It's
no
not to say is there
this and that.
no. It's not to say that no. It's about the interaction.
Interaction between people.
No, between you and the rest of the world.
Yes.
Because in for the brain, the rest of the world is not existing.
Yes. Oh.
Is for the brain, who exists? Me.
Oh. Okay.
For the brain, who exists is always me. And the brain fights to rest alive the me.
And if I change my
If you
perception,
change,
then
the brain will not bring up so much worries to have imaginary fears.
Because regarding alchemy, I think there is also really, when I was joking about making gold, but I really saw some people alchemists, and they really managed to modify the metal, which is a little bit like Jean-Pierre Girard. You remember Jean-Pierre Girard? I did the
Yes,
2 days with him. Then he modified the structure of metal, and then the metal bent. But if they
that
analyze it and they see, oh, it's modified, it's not the same. It has melted.
internal alchemy is not about to work on the water or to
Ah,
do telekinesis
yes, yes. It's
or
internal
to
alchemy.
do
But if you can do
strange things
internal
to
alchemy, can you do outside alchemy as well? You think if you reach a high
uh,
level?
first in internal alchemy is more important to arrive to stop the chit chat of the brain, to be more focused, to be not dispersed. Because when you have all these imaginary fears, your brain is dispersed.
No,
And
no, no. Yes, yes.
now, when you are more in your body, in your inner self, you will have less thoughts, but you will have sharp thoughts. You will have very sharp thoughts. You, the person who is in the presence, you feel, you interact easily with the person who is in presence, because also in presence, in magnetism have different layers. Have then is a charismatic person. This is a charming person. The person who will attract you, and he start to talk. Everything he start to talk, you will be attracted with this person because he is very present to himself. He's very present, and from this presence state, he's speaking out. And what is this presence? Is the oneness, is the oneness who is in everyone, in every cell, in every being, is the oneness.
But can you? Yeah, 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 yeah. So you need to
We,
return to the origins. You need to
yes,
return to the origin.
we need to return to origin. Returning to origins means letting go of all ideas and concepts imposed upon us. It means rediscovering simplicity, the direct connection with our body and the creative void. By observing the stillness between breaths, the sensation in the body, we reconnect to the universal energy. This practice free us from the illusion of separation and bring us back to the truth of existence.
Some
Freedom comes from the body, not from the mind, not from concept, but from the pure energy flowing through us. Hypnosis and magnetism are the paths that help us break mental filters, reconnect with the void, and rediscover our authentic self. The journey to yourself is not complicated. It's about having courage to look within, listen to the body, and to shatter all illusion created by the mind. The first step is the hardest. Find yourself through hypnosis and magnetism. Because need a little bit this mental state. Hypnosis is a natural state, and this magnetism, what is a natural state of each being.
So
The
there are
magnetism,
many schools that they do small exercise, little exercise. Like some people, they will do, oh, in order to disconnect, you need to put the hands and just feel like this, or
no,
some, or you need to listen to chakra music, and you will be.
the only for exercise what you need is the exercise what I presented
Before.
before, to enter in the body feeling.
How
With
about?
this exercise, you will hot up your body, you will be closer to the essence, and then after a time you will feel more and more your essence. You will feel more and more this energy, this what you can touch, who animate your body. Is the difference between a person alive and that person,
Mm.
that person. Is this difference? And when you realize the difference between alive or dead, who is living in yourself, is a living part of yourself, you are connected to the holiness. You are connected to divinity. I will not say God, because saying God is just a mental
Will make you
form,
bring
a
you
mental
mentally.
concept of this divinity. And
But
the
me,
mental
I like,
concepts
even
are
though
limited.
I still like to to bring in Jesus, or because it helps me. It's easier to.
If easier is good, if
Yes.
easier is helps you is good, but will bring you in mental forms
Uh,
of these symbols. Divinity can be love, divinity can be gratitude, divinity can be serenity, divinity can be I'm sad,
yes.
divinity can be uh, know how you are in that moment.
Yeah.
That is divinity.
How about the weeds or ayahuasca or alcohol? It brings you to the state of subconscious, right?
Uh,
Some people say it brings you to the demons. Also,
uh,
why? Why is it not the same that you bring within?
mankind, the mind is the mind of pleasures. Our mind hunt pleasures, hunt a lot of pleasures. Our mind.
Mm.
Uh, what we eat is a hunting of pleasure
Yeah,
when we eat,
the
but we
food.
need to eat slower to feel the taste of that thing what we eat. Is very good the eating, but we need to eat consciously, to have a conscious how our mouth is moving, how that food is going down in the stomach, how feels the body when that food is going down to the stomach. Is slow in the eating. If we do a slower step to eat more consciously, we will feel the matter how enters in us and how body transform it the matter in energy. And
Yes.
when we have sharper thinking, when we are in ourselves more, brain not use so much energy to this non-stop thinking,
Mm.
use less energy. You will feel this hotness you will feel all time. Your
Yes.
magnetism.
If you, in fact, the magnetism is interesting because for me, how it started is fear and anger. When I have fear and anger, then my hands, they burn. Like
but but
sometimes I
but
have, "Ugh," then immediately the hands start
but
emitting.
is this like in the flow? Is a conditioned magnetism of the psychical state. What I'm talking is a non conditioned
Mm.
magnetism, is a natural magnetism of the body, because the body have an electric part and a magnetic part. It have a part who is always brings you in action, and have a passive part who is observing. uh, all two parts are good, but
Mm.
between these two parts need a balance, a very good balance. When them are in balance, everything is good. Also, our hands more one is magnetic. If you are right-handed, the right will be hotter of 0.3 or
That's why
0.5 degrees. One will be not so
strong
hot.
hand and weaker hand, or a masculine hand and feminine hand, maybe.
These things are filmed by Japanese researchers. Are put the human in a black camera where no entering any light, and the human are filmed in this activity, and then constated that hands have different colors, different things,
Polarity.
eyes, and this part of our skull have like luminescence,
Yes, yes.
and is normal. Why? Because all expression of emotional activity of human body, where is coming up on our face.
That's why. But when I was telling you about electric, I think it's the same with the aliens. I think people are put in the fear or in shock, then this will activate the whole body.
The
Or you get
base,
struck by lightning. You get the
no,
lightning, electric
no,
shock.
no,
They
no,
use this electric shock,
uh,
and then it will
the
activate.
basis of collective hallucination is not so much fear, is some beliefs
No, I believe
who
so.
put in that person, and one, it starts from one person, is needed two or three person to start these things, and it is very fast, and it's very
It
fast.
will spread
Is
everywhere. Yeah.
is like when you do hypnosis, when you do a stage hypnosis, and you bring on the stage who are more sensible ones from the
More
surroundings,
sensitive people, sensible people.
and you start to do hypnosis to someone who is very sensitive, and will march on all, will be transmitted the hypnosis in a subconscious way. The other who is very conscious, is very resistant, will enter too in the final.
But I think the weeds and all this, the alcohol helps you to be relaxed. And relaxation is maybe it's
Is
good
do a
because
relaxation,
you're
in fact.
not trying to push. You're not trying to push on the mental way. You are just like, ah, it's okay, and then they let it flow. Maybe this is good. Maybe.
It is a bodily relaxation when you drink alcohol,
Yes.
but is not doing on the mental level after a time. If one person is neurotic, we'll stop a little bit this neurotic reaction, but who is psychotic a little bit can be become more psychotic, more will enter in action,
Yes.
will
Yes.
enter to do crazy things without what he in normal condition he not do.
Yes. Yeah, you're right. And that's why people like to drink, in fact, because they like to be. We want to be psychotic. I think sometimes, or
No,
we want to be neurotic.
is the hunting of the pleasure.
Yeah, the pleasure, and the
You
imagination.
are hunting with the pleasure.
Yeah, pleasure.
Will create a little bit dopamine, like eating.
Yeah,
Eating
dopamine. That's
create
right.
a bit. You have an anxiety at the base. All addiction have the basis of all addiction is anxiety.
Yeah, that's
You
why
have
if you watch the you have the 3D Google and you are here, you are totally in
no, not
dopamine.
just that.
Dopamine.
Not just that. Not just image will be bring dopamine. Cigarette
Cigarettes.
will be bring dopamine because the basis of the addiction, how I said, is a state of anxiety.
That's the. Did you see the question? Maybe you can read. Does hypnosis create a dependency on the hypnotist? That's the
How
fear.
you have dependency on milk, for example, if you like milk, you have a certain dependency on milk, for
But
example.
if you do hypnosis on me, will I be dependent on you?
The
Like I
next,
always want to come
no,
back.
no, it's not about dependence. It's about to entering in the state easier. When is first session, the mind have a structure. After the session, the mind will have another structure. After that, you will have another structure, and how the hypnotists work, advance with that person, will create a certain dependency of that person from you. But depends how works the hypnotist. It is ethic or not
Ethical.
ethic.
Yes, yes. Some
If
people they do it.
is
I
the
mean,
person ethical, you have not a dependency of that hypnosis,
in fact,
because
uh,
dependency we will go further. Even when you go to pray to the church, where you go, you
yeah,
have
you
a
play in the
dependency.
church. Yeah.
You have because the others says go there, you will find
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
There
exactly.
you will find that and that. Not in in yourself you will find. There you will find.
Yes. Yeah, they would say go to the church. Yeah, but
Uh,
sometimes now they change the words
because
because
you
yeah.
are with fear. You are not
in, fa-
fearless.
in fact
And
the priest talked to me last time and you say, the temple, you can pray, you don't need to go to the church to pray, you can pray from anywhere, it's within you. And he was telling this, which I think was good. you know
yes, it's good.
Coming from
This is
Christ.
good because even the in the religion before is formed this institutionalized part, the people was more gnostic, was more in a popular way of believing in God. It was not so much to bring the God and put them in a book.
Yes, yes, yes.
You can stop. Is not the God from the book. Is the
By the
God
way, in
from
France,
the
there's
heart.
many places where you have dolmens, the big stones and everything. And it's so I always wonder if this is kind of activation place, like where you have the energy and
These
kind of yeah,
places are very strong. Why?
very strong
Because are charged in a way. Them
energy,
are on zones where is coming up from Earth energies.
energy
Them
max.
are put and even the mass of the stone will do a kind of energy, a kind of
Yeah,
attraction, a kind of gravitation, because we must to study first gravity and quantum physics a little bit to understand how action these stones and why this, if we measure the area, why the area do something, what can be measured, and why these areas are so strong, and
mm,
these
mm,
areas where when I have these specific stones from Celtic period,
yes,
and before I can say even from before, are very strong, are changing energy, but that areas are not from skeptic ones who are always in the linear mind, are this area for that persons who can enter in non-linear mind and to have a non-verbal communication with stones, with trees, with animals.
yes, yes.
Magnetism, in fact, is this kind of communication, this kind of non-verbal communication, this relation. And this area can, you can feel your body charged because organs in body function like batteries. If
You
you
wait. Yeah,
if you
yes.
bring a voltmeter on your skin on the organs, will indicate you A voltage.
I'm wearing the copper.
Yes, this will change your voltage. And also stone crystals like this will change your voltage. If you look in a phone, in a modern phone, what is transistor? What is a
Yeah,
simple transistor? Have
rare earth, rare
uh,
earth.
them use a germanium element to do transistor. And what is a microchip? What
It-
is used, in fact, is the sand, the silicium.
yes.
Why use the silicium? Because silicium reacts in some way. Everywhere we turn, we have crystals or liquid crystals. It's not so much to
Because I saw some people talking about the phones and AI, and they say it's all the rare earth, and rare earth is the antichrist, in fact, because it has been deep
these
from
are
under.
just mental forms of fear.
Yes, but I think it's true. It's interesting that yes, in the Bibles they will talk about this. It's taken from the earth, and it will be born from. And yeah, you can interpret, but
I can say the true God you will find here in your heart, but first you must go down in the belly to connect well with your body in the hara.
yes,
Then, after a time working in your belly in the kaka,
yeah, yeah, in the poop.
well, where is your belly? In the
Yes,
kaka is our first brain,
yeah.
and our neuronal parts
You
in the
know, you know
first.
what the Maya? He went to see the voodoo in Africa, and because he's a very big YouTuber, a very good friend.
Ah,
Yeah. I'm really glad to see you. And yeah, he was seeing the voodoo, and he was like, "Oh my God, it's really moving. There is no one under." There was a blanket, and the blanket was moving. Then I saw this video, and he was watching under. There is nothing. Oh, it's never. And this spirit of the ancestor, and this
yes,
moving, circling. So
I
this.
I I know voodoo because I have friends from Benin, Africa,
Yeah.
and
Yeah, in Benin.
in Benin is the root of the voodoo. But I can say fa how you hear fa is the how to say is the master level of the voodoo. Who knew fa
Yes.
uh, is the part of mastering the voodoo.
Right.
Voodoo is comes from Kemet, from Egypt.
Oh, it comes. But
Voodoo
like,
roots of the voodoo are in Egypt, are
is it
very
like
profound roots.
telekinesis? Is it telekinesis? Telekinesis?
It's not people are seeing a lot of things to see, to be amazed, but not that is the essence of the things.
But how does it move? Is it like people directing it with telekinesis? Like because you know Jean-Pierre Girard
Why,
are people they can move
why
objects. Some
you
people can
want
move
to
objects.
find something what is not important? It's like a baby who come to this world and is amazed of a puppet.
But some of these skills are interesting to have. You told me you cannot
What you
develop
will
everything,
do
but
with
some
these
of
skills?
you can heal other people. You can
You
heal the
will
cancer.
do
You can do
if you
crazy
will
stuff
do
if you practice.
circus. If you will
No,
do
you can heal people. You can
no,
heal
no, no. With the skills, no,
with the
no,
hands. You can
no,
heal
no, no.
people,
With the hands, you can heal people,
or
but
you can
not in
visualize,
that,
like
not
visualize missing
not in
people.
that
You know,
way.
like this guy. He did visualize missing people on maps. He saved the 500 people. You know, Jean-Louis Crozier.
Yes,
He saved
yes.
500 people.
That
So
do you abilities, but
yes,
when you have some abilities, you have responsibility also. Not
yeah.
forget.
Yeah. Yeah, he had a heart attack at 60 years old, Jean-Louis Crozier, because he overdid it. But
Yes, because he used his energy, the
he's,
chi.
yeah. Always to.
In
Sorry.
in magnetism, we not use the chi.
Yeah.
We build up our chi, for example, in magnetism, but when we use energy on the other, we not use the chi. We use the universal energy.
Yes, yes, yes.
What how them does in Egypt? The Egyptian position, you see? The left
Yes,
hand receives
yes, yes.
and the right hand will project.
Stands. Yeah,
You
with
will see in Egypt a lot
yes, yes, yes.
of these images on the
Uh,
hieroglyph. To one hand who received, on other hand who is
yes,
doing and projecting. You will seeing like this, because they them receive from the
yes, yes.
cosmos to receive from the cosmos, and you can do like this. Look at me.
Mm.
Do your hand, do your this part of hand very straight, and let this part of hand very relaxed,
None. Yeah, none.
and bring up to have two antennas, up,
Yes,
more, and relax your hands, but the arms are very contracted.
yeah,
Contract your arms,
yeah, yes, yes,
contract, and
yes,
slowly bring down towards your solar plexus, and put in your solar plexus.
yeah,
Ah, now you feel.
yeah.
It's that
Immediately,
simple.
I can feel this. Yeah, yeah. It's
It's
crazy.
that simple. It's that simple.
Yes, yes.
You bring out the antenna to the cosmos.
Yeah, yes, yes.
You
It can,
stretch
yeah, yeah,
your muscles.
yeah. It can.
You stretch your muscles. But this part need
Uh,
to have reception very, how to say, relaxed. Your
yes,
hands
you,
are not yours,
yes, yes,
and your muscles, with the muscle you will do some electrical reaction,
yes,
and then is the earth and the cosmos, they have earth have a electrical charge, cosmos have an other charge, then this current will pass towards you.
yes.
You are how to say.
Yes, the currents. That's why you need to walk barefoot. There's many things. You know, I was seeing the what's the net, the vibration of the earth, the Hertz. You know, they say the Hartmann. No, not Hartmann. The Hertz. I don't know.
Schumann.
Yeah,
No,
Schumann resonance. Yeah, Schumann resonance.
Schumann resonance. You will feel
Yes,
here
yes.
on the belly.
I saw. I don't know if it's good to buy, but I saw on AliExpress some. Maybe it doesn't work from
Ah,
China, and they say it's doing the Schumann resonance when you are sleeping, and it's very good for you, and making the earth
Schumann
vibration.
resonance you can have from YouTube, but someone sends because if you have from YouTube is can be not so
Yeah,
very clear transformed.
yeah.
But I have tools what I put on my hand. They have magnets in themselves, and we'll do this frequency, and then your brain start to have this kind of alignment.
Yeah, yeah,
Also, looking in the light,
yes, we can.
looking in
And
the light, because I use how to say Lefebvre type
yeah,
of lights
yeah,
who are
yes,
very
yes,
intensive.
yeah.
Looking in the light permits to the brain to have energy, and permits to the body
Is
to
it
have.
is it a resonance when you look in the light? Is it a resonance or
No,
not? No.
body need the light. It's like a plant. It's
Yes,
like
yes.
a plant. Body
But
need light to
but
live.
you
It
create specific resonance from the light. No, the vibration.
body like a plant need light.
It's like
Like need a plant need food. You do water to a plant. You
how
met
about
you.
Latsowski oscillator? What do you think about it? You know, some people say they can cure cancer and they do electroculture. You know, electroculture with
You
coppers,
if
wires.
you enter in yourself and you do presence, you not need all these tools. In the beginning, the single tool what used even Egyptians is the sun.
Yes,
Okay, to not harm your eyes, nowadays are special lamps
yes, yes, yes.
to these special lamps, so I have Bioptron lamp from Zepter, is a
Yes.
very because need a polarized light. Even Nostradamus used in the plates, some special plates
I think some
to
tools are
bring
useful but forgotten.
inside the brain the
Yes.
moonlight. The light, the natural light of the moon is
I,
all about light.
yes, yes, yes. But I think, the Egyptians, they had some big knowledge because there is a story about the green light from Egypt, the green Egyptian light. And
The
I never
green
saw
light
it,
is here, is
but
forming.
apparently there's some tools and they can project the green light and you will be like, it will unlock you totally. And this,
No,
was developed by Tesla, the oscillator. So I think he has a lot of knowledge, but I don't
you
know
have
what this is
if
a bit
if
hidden.
you look in a healthy human body, the lower part of the body is very reddish. The middle part of the body, who is a healthy person, is more to greenish color,
Yes.
and the upper part of the body have a violet color.
Yes, and you can
It
do this with scanner. With the Russian, they do it in
not
the doctor.
need.
No, you can look at the wall
No,
energy
I
energy
just
scan.
do in my mind the
Yes,
sound,
but
and
in
I
energy
project. You not here.
in the hospital in Russia, in the hospitals they use energy scan, and they will
Yes.
see if you have issue from the colors. So they do this
Yes, I
in Russia.
know this.
Mhm.
I wanted to a moment to
To buy
buy
one. Yes, yes.
a
You can show on the
tool like
screen and
this,
use
but
scan.
I constated if I put I was so much exposition where themselves tools, a lot of tools like this,
Mhm.
but I demonstrated physically. I put my hand or I put myself in this kind of tools, and I modify by my conscious mind all what indicate that tool. I
Yes.
enter in, I will be in a state. The tool will say, "Oh, is an over healthy person." Then I focalize in another way. The tool will say,
Yeah,
"Oh,
because
that is a
you
nil
do
person."
this, but someone who doesn't know, it's useful to check him. Then he knows, oh, maybe I have an issue here or issue there, because you can manipulate.
These
But
tools are very modern, are calculating a lot of things very fast, but is not my how to say matter over mind, is mind over matter. Mind can action on these tools to destabilize them. If
no.
my mind can do a change in that tool, that means I can do change even in living bodies.
Mhm, mhm.
You understand?
Yes, yes, yes.
Because I change. Even I demonstrate it so much, it is measured when I do this demonstration. If someone have spectrometer and I send with intention in water something, spectrometer can measure the water is really changed, is measured. This experiment, this kind, no, it's not me who is do this kind of thing first. It was a great Italian one, Racanelli, who does these things a lot of times. And before me are so much people who do these things to works
Mm.
because it's an intention in it.
Oh, yes, yes. But
I not have
I still
uh,
believe in energy scan. I was checking. If you check on Google, you and the photos, you can see the energy scan, all the organs, and no, no, no. I don't know.
not need energy in body is going where is needed
Yes, yes, yes. But
first first
if it's sick,
first
then you will know there is issue maybe with not on energy level. It's like you scan someone from doing the healing session. You will know, oh, maybe there is issue with throat, or maybe there is
you
issue.
will feel,
Yeah, you will
and
feel.
where you will feel something is passing, you will feel something
Yes,
is
yes.
is enough.
It's like Kirian photo.
Not just intention in visualization is about feeling And after that is intention and visualization, because uh, intention will become more from the heart, from emotion, and the visualization will come from the upper part. But feeling is coming first from the down part, from the enteric brain. We have three brains. We must to connect our three brains in the action. For that is very important to feel. First you feel, and then you do the action. But from the void.
Gut feelings. Yeah. Gut feelings. It comes from the gut, is the lower part, the lower brain.
Yes. First, your gut feels,
Yes.
and then you not analyze with your mind to say good or bad. You rest. Where you feel, you rest on that part of the body to do, how to say, to pass the current. And when you fluidificate that part of the body, that part is good. It's like how does, how to say, to fluidificate all chakra. When you fluidificate all chakra, the body is in harmony. After that, after fluidification, you can work on specific organs who have more trouble because that organ needs something more. Uh, why? Because that person is going in certain path of thinking what will do reaction in the organism. We know if we are angry is connected to the liver. If
Yes.
we are so this is connected to that. If we are so that to that.
Yes.
Because these batteries of our organs have neural some little neural termination,
Yeah.
and the state of mind of the person, the bad state, I'm in worry, I'm like this, I'm like that,
Affect everything. It will affect
will
everything.
bring out
Yes.
from harmony that
Yes, you're right.
person.
You're right.
If you
But
are in presence, you are very present to you.
the
You
energy will not be
can't.
blocked. The energy will not be blocked. It will flow
Yes, you
around.
will be in harmony.
It will flow. Yeah, I often told you the first time I went to see someone, a hand healer, then he made my energy flow, and I had all my back was hot, and I felt for a long time I was cut in two. There was the upper part and the down part, but the
Yes,
energy doesn't go. It was blocked for 20 years or maybe 15 years. I'm like two
yes,
body cut into, never flow, never flow. And I think there are many people who are like this, and I immediately I felt like, oh,
yes.
it's like
That,
there was
that,
the up and there was the down, and there was nothing in
that's
between.
produce illness. And if we go to paracells, comparated organs to planets,
Yes.
not in the way to have that planet that something is a comparison, is a subtle comparison, like Newman's, who speak Kant about Newman's, the essence of the things, because you have the phenomenal manifestation, but in behind of the phenomenal manifestation of a
Oh,
physical thing, of
yes.
a stone like this, you have the nuance, the composite who bring back to the elements, because all you can see the symbols behind me have fire, have water, have the earth, have the air,
All the
elements,
fires, all the
and
elements
in the
inside.
middle is I put that symbol of the body in fire, of the body in kundalini, in a strong kundalini manifestation.
Yes, yes, yes.
Like this is the body when is in this no mind, is in this fire.
But it's difficult sometimes, when you will do healing for someone, you will get all the negative that this person has. and it can kill you.
For
It can
that,
kill you because if someone is very doing bad things and is very sick, then it you get it on you. If you are very
no,
strong,
you
maybe
will
you
not
can
get
get
on you. If I
clean
can say, is the illness, the illness
Yes.
is a little bit sticky,
Yes.
but is a little bit sticky. If you connect with the stickiness of the illness, the illness will stick on you.
Yes.
If you not connect with the stickiness of the illness, you will be not ill.
It's a positioning.
But illness is not wrong.
Yeah.
Is a response of our body to realign things.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
It's not wrong. It's not wrong to have hotter the body, to put in march of the body.
Yes.
If we run, our body will be hotter. If we are ill and the nose are cooling or something else, our body starts to work. It's not, it's the subconscious part, the unconscious part of our body who start to work. When
Yeah.
we do magnetism, we action on this unconscious part. Even it's very important to do self magnetism, self work.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
To do this, to
To
do the
clean. Yeah.
antenna,
To clean yourself. Yeah.
to do the
Mm.
antenna, to enter in
Yes. You're right.
contact with the sky, with the cosmos,
In fact,
and
they
to
do like
bring
this, and
from
then you
the
just throw
cosmos
it. Yeah, and you
in
just.
solar plexus the
Mhm.
energy, to
Then you
fill
just
up the
and
body with
also
energy.
turning the movement of turning because all the cells are turning, the body is turning, the circulation of energy, you know,
Yes, it's a
circulates.
spiralated
You're-
movement.
yeah. And by the way, maybe it has been 1 hour, so today is special day. Do you know
Ah,
why? Today is the Chinese New Year. It's the year of the snake. You know? Do you know
it's
any?
very good here.
Is it a good year? The snake is Kundalini, maybe.
Yeah, if you are, I look at some days ago, how do African shaman to enter in trance?
Yes, yes,
He do put women in a circle to
yes,
do noise, to sing. You need a human circle. It's a symbolic one, the circle first, because every person in that circle will produce energy. It's like a stator of the motor. And he put a fire to, is like symbolic also the fire because can symbolize the sun. And if this entering of trance is doing in the night, is very easier to enter in trance. The other condition is to start to shake the body, to
yeah.
shake,
They
to
do it like this.
enter slowly,
Yes,
because when we tense our body and
yes,
detense
yes,
our body can enter very easy in a natural shake.
yes,
If you focus mentally on emotion, and emotion is a blocked energy, and you let the emotion, for example, to go out on your hand of yourself,
mhm,
the body will enter in a specific shake because the body will function like this. uh, is very present this kind of shake at animals. If you seeing horses nowadays, not so much horse, but if horse is transported from a place to another, then you bring out the horse, you let a little bit him to run
they
to
were
be a
shake.
good horse. You will see he shake his muscle. The horse
Yes,
will shake a lot
yes, yes, yes,
to
yes,
come back.
yes.
The
The
animal
horse.
is not disrupted from this reaction. Human need a conscious work to enter in this kind of reaction to shake out. To go in trance, a
Mm.
deep trance, need this singing, this music,
The music, yeah, and even
to
the night
defocalize, to dissociate,
to
and
dissociate.
need the
Yeah,
body to enter more and more this
yeah.
shaking is related with the function of the dorsal as of the ventral parasympathetic system to enter in a bigger reaction of parasympathetic system to discharge the sympathetic system, and the trance of that person will heal the other person around him.
Yes, yes, yes.
And I seen this on TV, how them do shamans in Africa, this trance, how they entering, how they do. What I explained, what find the mesmer, but them do naturally in tribes. In tribes in Africa do naturally. They enter in this trance state, and trance state
But
of them will put on the other.
yeah, so you have no idea about your yiking for this year, the feng shui for this year. Is it positive feng shui for the year of the snake?
It not exist positive or negative.
Yes, there is the moons, there is the planets, there is the time of birth. You know, some people they look at this the time of birth, and then it's your personality and mediums. You know,
If for I do a simple example.
Look at the
You
card,
eat
the tarot
bad
card.
food. For example, you eat something what you not like. You are obligated to eat something what you not like. Then you can eat something what you like. What is excellent. How you can appreciate the excellent food if you not eat the bad food?
Yes, yes. Yeah, there's change, but but I think the planets play a part for different people.
I said, come first. If come the bed, after that will come the sun. It will
Yes.
not be this bad thing have a maximum.
Yes.
Then is a comeback. Is like the reborn of the phoenix. You will do the other sand.
But some people have a lot of luck in life, and some people don't have luck. You know.
I not look this luck. No, it's not like this. It's not about luck. It's not your luck. You are made. If you are constant. If you like to build a house, each day you bring there a brick. Each day you put a brick. You do a good foundation. If you are doing a good foundation, each day you will bring there a brick.
Yes.
And after a time, people starts to see, oh, this became a big house.
Yes.
How you explain? Why magnetism, hypnotism are useful? In 2017, I had a big accident.
Yes.
My column was broken.
Yeah.
I have in me 3 protheses of column. I can't walk. I reteached myself to walk, to walk again consciously. If you see my radios, each person says this man must to be tetraplegic from paralyzed. Why? Because even if someone who can analyze the radio, you will see the how to say the column like this.
Yes.
This
vertebra maybe. Oh yes,
and there the nerve is pinched, and when the nerve is pinched, you see there is something. What?
Yes.
For God's sake, what I have there, and how I can do my body to move and to exist, even with a broken neck. Huh? But I have the mental force to rebuild myself, and then I rebuild towards magnetism, hypnosis. I rebuild it slowly myself, and for that I can teach others how to rebuild themselves, how to not be in pain, how to not be in bad mental states, because I passed there. I know very well.
Yeah, that you went down, and then you can visualize how it's done, how mentally. Yes.
I worked a lot on myself and to come out from that bad state, because you are, it's not just about to have a broken body. Your mental state when you are bad is not very well. You
Mm.
are you fell in a big depression.
Yeah, you are in the
You
cycle.
see just black around you.
Yeah, you don't see any goal in life or any purpose, or it's
No,
unfair.
no, no.
It's not
If
fair. Why me?
if you have anybody around you
Mm.
to from your family or someone
Mm.
to help you, it's very hard
Yeah.
to go out.
Yes.
If you like nobody is you can talk, you can say you are just there in a hospital,
Yes.
you are just you can talk, you can communicate, they not know oh, this person who is his family, who is someone from him to came inside. No, they know nothing.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
It's very difficult for the person, and I know how to go out from that hole where you are, and to go out, because how work the mental.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
I experimented all on myself. For that, I know this ways very well. Why I know why to say the void is helping you. How to do magnetism, how to have power,
Yes. Yes. Yes.
how to have real power.
Okay.
I experimented. Look, here I have an operation. They bring me a piece to not press on the nerve to rest tetraplegic.
Yes. Yes. Okay. They bring
And
something
there,
to prothesis.
slowly, the nerve come back. But I do a lot of mental effort to I to bring with force. I believe it in myself to bring here a lot of love, a lot
Mm.
of good energy. Yes. And after a time, I restarted to work. I has how to say I worked like
Yeah,
90
the
or
cane, the,
100
the the
hours a
stick,
month.
the stick, the walking stick. You are using the walking stick.
I have two of them. I was
Mm.
helped. I
Walking stick.
even my arms. I can't move it well. Everything,
Mm.
and I rebuilt myself by myself. Yes, I rebuilt it.
Yes. 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 Yeah, 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 I can
Just
see.
with the mind.
Yes.
Just with the mind. And after then, if I learn it towards my all years, a lot of things, I learned more and more and more and more. And nowadays, I bring out
Mm.
hypnoenergetics. Why? Is a way, is a powerful way.
Mm.
Why is power? Because I knew all the road. I knew everything.
Mm.
I knew how is how feel the person when is in depression, how when is the person in burnout, how the
Yes.
person when is fractured, when is like nothing is near to death, and how is that feeling when each day you are near death? How is that feeling when
Mm.
your life is like a nothing? You are near death each day because you can die each day, and you are for a month near death state, or
Yes.
stopping your heart or something like this.
Maybe.
Yes,
Yes, yes.
I know all this. I
Maybe let's stop
experimented.
for today. Maybe let's stop for today because
Okay.
it has been 1 hour 20. I don't know if you want to add anything, or maybe I don't know if there might be. I think it was very interesting today. We talked so much
I
about
think
so many
so.
things.
I think so because I come from myself, my experiment. My experimentation was very
Yes,
deep,
yes, yes, yes,
very intense,
yes, yes,
and I can teach the other to be very strong.
yes, yes, yes. I think so too. I think so too. I think so too. It's yeah. But so the one who are watching, yeah, you need to try. You need to try. That's all I can
Yes.
say. There is nothing. All the rest is words. If you try, then you will. Yeah, then you will understand, because it's kind of communication from the brain, or you will there's all this, you will understand differently, oh, there's a maybe there's
Okay.
yeah,
Thank you to
merci,
each
Annie.
one.
Okay.
Thank you, Annie is looking to
And
us. And do a like,
yeah, yes.
do share our
and
channel.
and if you have some
Also,
questions, just write down, then we can answer the questions.
I publish this on George channel, also on my channel,
Yes.
Hypnoenergetics.
Yes. I will put the link to the channel under the video, by the way. Yeah. So you can check, you can find the link of Andres' channel under. Yeah. Okay.
And I publish this on Hypnoenergetics also. And I hope for
Everyone, take care
is
of yourself.
meaningful. All
Yes.
this is meaningful, um, and can learn a lot.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm working on a material. In a few months will come out, and will be a school for hypnosis, verbal, non-verbal, magnetism, mesmerism, fascination, telepsychism, alchemy, hermetism, everything I will put in a basic lesson, but will be enough strong. I will teach people on things like this to be in strong energy, like a bull. And I can motivate a lot of person to change the mindset,
Yes, exactly.
because everything is about mindset, and this I can teach them how to work on a subliminal level, on a very how to say, very fine level, and is a natural level. How I talked about nuance, the essence of everything is in everything, and I teach them also this, how to enter in that essence, how to be in connection with that essence, how you can do changements in your life, being in connection with that essence.
Going within yourself, and then connecting on within yourself from the intention. Yeah. Anyway, so, okay.
Okay, thank
Uh,
you everybody.
Take care, everyone.
Subscribe, do likes, and not forget to
Yeah,
subscribe. I
yeah.
will come up with other and other videos. I will subtitle them always in 7 language.
Yes. You can look at the session. You can look on Andres' channel. He's showing you some session, how he's doing for some people. Some of the videos, I think, is quite impressive. You
Oh,
can see.
I have a lot of. I do public
Check.
sessions, not
Yes.
just with George. I do sessions. I do public sessions
Right.
also. And you see, are not in the perfect condition of a cabinet where is very.
It's open, and some people have issues, like they have severe issue. I saw some woman who has issue even to walk, and you were doing this in the making her stand up and
I am
everything.
very fast in
It's
this to healing.
interesting. Interesting.
I show these things how I heal
Yeah,
very fast.
exactly.
Someone need 2-3 sessions. Someone
Yes,
need 10. I don't
yes,
know.
exactly. So
I
anyway,
don't know how many sessions they need.
just go on the channel. I will put some link to under the video. Take care, everyone. Take care. Take care, Andre. Bye bye, everyone.
Okay, bye bye. Have a happy day.